أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ذلكم بما كنتم تفرحون في الأرض بغير الحق وبما كنتم تمرحون ادخلوا أبواب جهنم خالدين فيها فبئس مثوى المتكبرين فاصبر إن وعد الله حق فإما نرينك بعض الذي نعدهم أو نتوفينك فإلينا يرجعون ولقد أرسلنا رسلا من قبلك منهم من قصصنا عليك ومنهم من لم نقصص عليك وما كان لرسول أن يأتي بآية إلا بإذن الله فإذا جاء أمر الله قضي بالحق وخسر هنالك المبطلون صدق الله العظيم. These are ayat from Surat Ghafir, the ayah number 75, 76, 77 and 78. Let's begin with the ayah number 75. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states that ذَلِكُمْ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَفْرَحُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. That was because of your exalting in the earth. You had been exalting in the earth. And that was the reason for your end, for your astray, for your disbelief. ذَلِكُمْ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَفْرَحُونَ. ذَلِكُمْ here actually explains us the reason, the main reason. And we have talked about it in the previous lecture when we were talking about the ayah number 74. About the end of the ayah number 74, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said there, كَذَلِكَ يُضِلُّ اللَّهُ الْكَافِرِينَ. Thus Allah leads astray those who covers up, who denies, al-kafirun, who disbelieve. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala leads them astray because they are disbelievers, they are deniers the truth, they covers up the truth whenever they encounter it. And that was the reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says ذَلِكُمْ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَفْرَحُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. They are arrogantly, they arrogantly refuses the truth. تَفْرَحُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. فرح here بمعنى arrogance. They are so happy and they as if they are so free, so happy, and they fulfill their desire, their every desire. So their life was completely farah, completely pleasure, and they lived as if they do not have any owner, any master. ذَلِكُمْ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَفْرَحُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. That was because of you had been exalting in the earth. And here the important word here, بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ. You may consider it that if it's forbidden in Islam to be happy in the earth, or to be to enjoy the life, or to take pleasure from this life. No, it's not forbidden. But Allah Azza wa Jal here says بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ. You behaved arrogantly in the earth بغير الحق, without right. That was not your right. بغير الحق. If it was your right, it's not problem. If it's your right, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it lawful for you, then it's not problem. But if you take pleasure from torturing the others, for example, it's not your right. You cannot take pleasure from torturing the others because it's unlawful according to Islam, and you do not have that right. You didn't create them. They are human beings like you, and you should respect them. If you took pleasure from the wealth of the others by taking them from them, or you can consider many unlawful ways, those who use them in order to take pleasure from this life. So تفرحون في الأرض بغير الحق means without right, through unlawful ways. You have been exalting in the earth. This is the arrogance. They do not want to respect any law. They would rather have no laws to constrict their desires. They want to be free as if they created this universe, and they see the others as animals. So these are the people whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talk about. ذَلِكُمْ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَفْرَحُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. They didn't respect their creator. They didn't abide by his laws. So they lived freely in this life. When a human being do not have any rule, do not have any law, do not abide by any law, then he will not respect anyone. He will not respect anything. He will destroy everything whenever he desires to destroy it. So these are the people who try to take pleasure from this life without any right. بغير الحق. So if it's haq, if it's lawful, then there is no problem. For example, we can give an example here. If it's, for example, if you marry, then there is no problem. But if you fornicate, if you make adultery, it's unlawful. So it's not your right to suffice your desire through unlawful ways, because the one who created this earth and the one who created you, it's up to him to make something lawful and something unlawful. And when you look the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you can see that يحل لهم الطيبات ويحرم عليهم الخبائث. He made the good things, the beneficial things lawful to them, and he has forbidden the bad things, the evil things, the harmful things for them. This is Allah. Out of His mercy, He showed us our way. He showed us the straight path. So it's up to Him to make something lawful or unlawful, because He created everything, and whatever you see in the heavens and in the earth, it belongs to Him. So al-haq, if you ask me who will determine the right, who will determine the haq, the answer, of course, it's Allah, because He is the creator. He is the one who owns them and who owns us. So ذَلِكُمْ, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala after that gave us a reason so we can understand His law, and we can realize His law, and we can see why this is made unlawful and why this is made lawful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of His mercy and out of His respect toward us, even we are His creatures, He has given us a reason, a mind, so we can understand why adultery is unlawful and why marrying is lawful, why earning money is lawful and while their interest is unlawful. This is Allah, and out of His mercy He opened the way of truth, the way of hidayah, the way of straight, the Surat Al-Mustaqim, and the evil way, the way of falsehood. Those people who followed the way of falsehood, who behaved unjustly in the earth, they were aware that they are choosing the evil, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the truth for them plain, made the truth for them explicit. Even they had seen the truth, they chose the evil side because of their desire. And here in this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explains the main reason for their choice. ذَلِكُمْ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَفْرَحُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. This is like the ayah, أَفَرَأَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهَهُ هَوَاهُ. Didn't you see that one who has taken his desire as his Lord? He follows his desire as if his desire, his Lord, his Creator. He does whatever he desires. This one is the servant of his desire. أَفَرَأَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهَهُ هَوَاهُ وَأَضَلَّهُ اللَّهُ عَلَى عِلْمٍ. These people wants to live, wants to enjoy this life only without considering whether it is lawful or unlawful. And these people do not respect the others because they do not abide by any rule. They only follow their desires. But the Creator had put laws between us and showed us what we can do, what is our right, and what we cannot do. So, بغير الحق here is important. Islam is not the religion who says to you, you should live this life in miserable. You cannot take the pleasure of this life. You cannot be happy in this life. No. Here we are talking about arrogancy. Those who consume the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who consumes the ni'mah and the favors of Allah azza wa jal, while they are denying Him, while they are not respect Him, while they are not grateful to Him. They deny Him and they fulfill their desires from His blessings. This is the arrogancy of we are talk about. ذَلِكُمْ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَفْرَحُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ. So this is the main reason, following the desire. Because of that reason, I think the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, حُبُّ الدُّنْيَا, loving the earth, choosing it, preferring it, it's the main